Hi, everyone. This is Susan Mattern with Long and Foster in Westchester. Let's open doors. And we're here with Chris Madonna with State Farm. And he is going to tell us a little bit about if you're buying your first home, what you need to know about insurance. How are you doing today, Chris?
Well, thanks. Thanks, Susan. Thanks for having me on. It's always interesting on the first-time home buyer when they start to look and process insurance. There's a lot going on, especially with all the paperwork that happens. A few things that you have to remember and keep in mind with insurance. Not all companies are the same. Not all policies are the same. So it does make a difference who you're with, and it's best to get a couple of different companies and take a look at what they offer. It's always, especially in legal jargon, it's always in the fine print. But a couple main things you want to look for is what the dwelling is going for, meaning what an insurance company would actually pay if there was a total loss. And we hope there's never a total loss. But obviously in this area, the weather has been quite havoc the last couple of weeks with rainstorms coming in, trees falling down, power lines going. So there are a lot of little things that go on in policies. The other thing that's really important is to look at is liability insurance. Liability insurance is your lawsuit protection. It really helps you, God forbid, that you are sued for a host of reasons, especially if you have trampolines, swimming pools, if you have puppies. Those are all big ticket items when it comes from lawsuits. So those are the two main things you want to look for. Most people really get caught on, what's my bill, what's my payment, what's my deductible. But there's a lot of other things that go into it. State Farm just reevaluated their policy for homeowners and upgraded it. So there's a lot of little endorsements that you can add into it, from stay-at-home daycare, which is happening more and more, adult daycare, Airbnb if you're renting out. There's got to be some separate coverage. Also, service line protection. That's the lines, utility lines from the house to the street. So that's important too. Those are $10,000, $12,000 items when it happens. So there are a lot of things that go on within the policy that people aren't really aware of, and how home insurance can actually help them.
Right. And then, usually first-time home buyers to buy a condo or a townhome or
Correct.
something that has an association. Can you give a little insight on that?
Great point. There's a lot of times where you're seeing HOAs that are in there. And what that allows something a loss to happen. Let's say the HOA, the homeowner association, is sued and they lose, and they can then pass that loss on to the homeowners, whether it's a condo or townhouse association owners, as a loss. It's called loss assessment. There's something that can be put on in place for really pennies. You're talking maybe $4 or $6 a year, but that can cover them $10,000, $25,000 if they are assessed. That's a big difference. And there are different policies too with condos. There are HO6 policies, which are, technically speaking, walls-in policies probably. You have homeowners from single family to, obviously in our area, you've got the twins, you've got the villas, if you would, some now are calling villas. You've got obviously the row home or the townhome. So there are different policies for different locations, of course.
Okay. So if somebody, the other thing too is if you usually, it's going to be a better rate for even your car insurance if you do some sort of bundle, correct?
Yeah, that goes along with a lot of things that go on in the insurance world. But most oftenly, the more insurance you have with a company, the more they're going to pass along some savings. The more you put your home, your cars, your life insurance, and bundle stuff together, the more you're going to be a responsible policyholder. And then most companies, especially ours, like to pass along those savings. So for us, by combining your home and your auto, you're going to save 35% on your home, and you're going to save anywhere from 17 to 22% on your automobiles as well.
Okay, great. So Chris, if somebody wants to reach out to you, where can they find you?
Oh, you could be found. We can find us anywhere, really. So if you just take a quick little run on the Google machine, Chris Madonna, State Farm agent, you'll find us. We are located centrally in Chester County. We actually operate in Chester County mostly, but we are licensed through the state of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware. So we do we help a lot of mortgage brokers, realtors like yourself, especially if they're working with a policyholder for you guys, a customer or a client that maybe is buying a second house or relocating to another state. We can also help out with that as well.
Awesome. All right, great. Thanks, Chris. Have a good
Thanks,
day.
Susan. Appreciate
All
it. You
right,
too.
thanks.
Stay
Bye-bye.
well.
All
Bye.
right.